Hello again, my friends. It's me, Leo. Remember my new best friend, Pip the meerkat? Well, just when I thought our biggest adventure was over, something even stranger happened. It all started before sunrise. The whole savannah was quiet. No birds were singing, no monkeys were chattering. Even the wind seemed to be holding its breath. Then, a soft voice floated through the air. "Come, find me." I looked around. "Did you hear that?" I asked Pip. "Hear what?" he replied. "The whisper." Pip's ears twitched. Then he heard it too. "Come, find me." The voice wasn't scary. It sounded lonely. Curious, we followed the sound across the golden grasslands until we reached a rocky hill I'd never seen before. Hidden behind vines was a dark cave. The whisper came from inside. Pip gulped. "Maybe we should go home." I looked at the cave. "I think someone needs our help." So, taking a deep breath, we stepped inside. The cave sparkled. Tiny, glowing crystals covered the walls, lighting the tunnel like thousands of little stars. "Wow," Pip whispered. As we walked deeper, something strange happened. Every sound echoed back, but not quite the same. When I said, "Hello," the cave answered, "Brave." Pip laughed nervously. "This cave talks." I tried again. "My name is Leo." The cave replied, "Kind." We looked at each other. "It isn't repeating our words," Pip said. "It's describing us." Further inside, we met old Mrs. Owl. She was staring at 3 glowing tunnels. "I've forgotten which tunnel leads home," she sighed. "The cave keeps changing." "We'll help," I said. The first tunnel echoed, "Fast." The second whispered, "Strong." The third softly said, "Patient." Pip scratched his head. "Which one is right?" Mrs. Owl smiled. "My grandmother always said patience solves problems that speed cannot." So we chose the third tunnel. It curved gently through the mountain until we reached a beautiful underground garden filled with glowing flowers and crystal pools. In the middle stood an ancient stone lion. Its eyes slowly opened. "You listened," the stone lion rumbled. "Many rush through this cave chasing treasure, but only those who stop, think, and help others find the true reward." The flowers suddenly began growing brighter. Each flower floated into the air like a tiny lantern. One landed beside me, another beside Pip, one beside Mrs. Owl. "They're beautiful," I gasped. The stone lion smiled. "Each lantern carries a memory of kindness. When you feel afraid, lonely, or unsure, its light will remind you that kindness always lights the darkest path." As we left the cave, the glowing lanterns floated beside us before gently disappearing into the evening sky. Back on the savannah, the birds had started singing again. The breeze danced through the grass. Everything felt brighter. Mom smiled when she saw us. "So," she asked, "did you find another treasure?" I grinned. "We found something even better." "What was it?" "Sometimes the bravest thing isn't being the strongest. It's choosing to help, to listen, and to be patient." Mom wrapped her tail around me. "Every adventure teaches a lesson," she said, "and every lesson makes your heart a little bigger." That night, as I looked up at the stars, I noticed one shining just a little brighter than the others. I smiled. Maybe, just maybe, the whispering cave was still watching over us. And somewhere out there, another adventure was already waiting.